Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to Hangin' With. I'm GW Pomichter. We are at Megacon 2016 in Orlando, Florida. BB-8.
Yes.
We've got the BB-8, the full BB-8 going on. Oh, we are hanging with PJ Harzma. We've been hanging with Jason, David, Frank. This is the guy, man. This guy right here. I'm here for the blessings, man. Wait, no.
That guy.
This guy,
That
yeah.
guy right there.
Look who we're hanging with. Keep coming back for more. See who we're hanging with next. Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to Hangin' With. We are here at Megacon 2016 in Orlando, Florida, and we are hanging with Emilyann Girdner, an author and an artist, the creator of the Obsidian Series, of which we have book one right here, the Labrynth Wall. And we're going to spin that up, and you know where to find it, and the link's down in the descriptions down there. But Emily, thanks for hanging with us. We really appreciate it. Yeah. How's it going in there? It's getting busy today.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely a good time. Lots of people, lots of awesome cosplays. I
Oh
love it.
wow! We've been watching them go by. They've been doing photo shoots out here out this door, which is why we're here, so I can watch all the cool stuff.
Then.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Nice.
So let's start out to be. How long have you been writing?
Oh,
Professionally, how's that? Let's do that.
Yes, okay, so 2014 I started. Yeah.
Oh, wow, fantastic. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And you've been making the circuit around the cons or different conferences and stuff, and running your own mobile bookstore.
Correct.
Best way to sell a book is to actually shake hands with that fan, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, not just sell a book, but you know, I've discovered that part of the joy of this for me is actually connecting with the readers and getting to talk to them and hearing their stories. A lot of times they're writing or making art, so yeah, it does sell a book, but it's also such a great way to connect.
This is a big jar of creativity.
Yes.
It really is. You walk around Artist Alley, up and down, and there's so many great artists and authors to choose from. I didn't know there was this much literature and art in the world.
I know.
And they put it all in one building for me, so it's fun.
Like a candy jar. I
Yeah,
know.
it
The
is.
first con I went to, I just couldn't control myself. I was at like all the artist tables, so I get home, my husband's going, well, how much did you make? I'm like, well, I made a lot. I spent it.
But look what I got, look what I got, that's right.
Yes.
All right, so how long have you been making the con circuit now?
Oh, you know, probably close to a year now.
Really? Awesome.
Yeah.
How many have you been to?
Oh boy.
10?
Maybe?
10?
I don't know.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
been busy, yeah.
10, that kind of, you're now a veteran convention goer
think so.
now.
I really,
Yeah.
I went with it.
So as a veteran convention goer, Megacon, it's gotten so big now here in Orlando. This is massive.
Yeah.
Anything in there that you're still kind of going fangirl for when you come in?
Oh, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Anything Harry Potter, you know, Jason Isaacs, I got to meet him. It was absolutely wonderful. I'm all about Lord of the Rings, you know, Star Wars. Are you kidding me? I'm fangirl head to toe.
Oh, wow. So just staying at your booth is a challenge.
Oh, it's a big challenge. Yeah, and then the whole time I'm snapping pictures of the cosplayers. I forget, I'm like selling something. I'm like, can I get your picture, please?
Yeah, I'll get to you in a minute. But whoa, hey.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm taking a picture of Superman. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
All right, well, writers are readers too. What are you reading?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy right now.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you'll love it. That's fantastic.
Well, I saw the movie and it's actually one of my favorites. I know a lot of people scrutinize the book to the movie, but I loved the movie.
When you adapt any book to film,
yes,
and vice versa, there's a difference in the way a story is told visually versus what you can tell in your mind. And so there are always those differences.
You have to know that going in.
You do, I think, reasonably so.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the Obsidian Series.
Absolutely.
Give me like the book blurb here.
Sure. Okay. So I love fantasy. I love fantasy worlds. So I wanted to create my own. So I did that, but I also recognize that people are busy and styles have adapted a little bit. So it's kind of got a fast-paced dystopian feel, first-person approach. Yeah, I bent the genre a little bit. And so Arena is the main girl, and she's actually part of a whole society of people that live in a labyrinth. That is their world.
Wow.
Yeah, I grew up watching Labyrinth, obsessed with it, love it, so I had to do a Labyrinth. But then I thought, like, you always follow someone in. What is the world inside? Like, what if that's your whole world? You're created there, you live there, and you don't know of anything else. Like, what's their story?
Wow.
So that's what I did. I wrote their story. So she actually then sees a guy walking through a wall into the labyrinth, and sees this happen, realizes there's something else out there, and then she's got to figure out, you know, where did this guy come from? If there's an out there, why are we all living in here?
Oh, wow. The author's favorite question, what if?
Yes, you
That's
got
right.
it. You
That's
got it.
right. So, how are readers responding? You've been to about 10 cons. You've been going at this for a year, hot and heavy. How? Really?
Oh my goodness.
Great supportive community, huh?
Whatever else happens, you know, there's been some recognition. I was a finalist for International Award.
Well, congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you. So that's all amazing. But the biggest thing is, yeah, talking to readers, and when they come comment on my Facebook or they shoot me an email and they say, you know, I just finished book 1, I'm about to read book 2, and I'm freaking out and I like it. You know, it's just something about people joining that adventure with you that you can't beat. It's amazing.
No better praise than I can't put your book down.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all the dollar signs disappear and the royalties and all of those things go away the minute one reader connects with you in a way and says, you know, that meant something to me.
Exactly, they get it, or they felt something. I've had people that, you know, they've gone through grief or things like that, and they say this part of it really touched me, you know. Really
so many genres to write in, and writers write. You've probably been writing since you were this tall.
Yeah.
As soon as they gave you a pencil and you were like, oh, look at that. So, why fantasy? What drew you to your genre?
So I've kind of come to the conclusion, I tie it back to a quote from the Cheshire Cat, and it is, so imagination is our only war and the weapon against reality. And I think that speaks a lot to me. I think that life is hard, and so I think that not just, you know, yes, fantasy is a getaway, but I think it's also a way to process everything we're dealing with, and for me it clicks.
There's a human truth inside every word we write, and I think that fantasy world is a way to sort of tell that we sneak the truth in. We put you in a world where you're not paying attention. You're like, you know, oh, look, there's a giant Cheshire Cat, or oh, look, there's a dragon, or whatever. And while you're looking at that, we're like, oh, by the way, here's something about you that you didn't know.
Think about.
Yeah.
I love it. Yes.
So that's an amazing thing, and I'm looking forward to reading this.
Oh, thank you.
I am.
Thanks so much.
So before I go all fanboy, never mind. All right, we'll do the show. Okay. So all things Harry Potter. I'm going to put the sorting hat on you. Where are you going to end up?
Already done that.
Okay, already done that. Okay.
I went to Pottermore, the website.
Awesome.
I did my little test, and I am a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. Outstanding. Outstanding. That is. Well, you know, you can weigh in for us on one of the great literary issues of the day.
Yes, talk to me.
Because you are a fan of both worlds.
Uh-huh.
So I have to ask you, Golem or Dobby? Who's your guy?
What? You're breaking my head. Well, they're so different. I mean,
yes.
You know, it depends on like what's better. Like from what aspect? What's the?
Okay, well, you know, these are both. What always fascinates me about this is most people from the movies will know these are both digitally created characters.
Yes.
Both very well acted, both very different in how they're acted.
Yes.
One is very much comedic, the other one is, but they're both. Tertiary characters,
yeah,
and they interact with your thing, and that they have this big. They're tertiary characters who stole their scenes.
Yes.
In the movies,
yeah.
And in the books it works that way also because they do. Even when Golem isn't in a chapter of Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit,
you're wondering.
Where is he doing? Exactly.
On?
And so, as a tertiary character and that kind of thing. Kind of which one to you really owned?
Got it.
They were present even when they weren't. Who owned the story? Now, in fairness, Harry Potter folks, we understand we're at a disadvantage Because Dobby doesn't appear until later.
Yeah, it's
and Golem is always there.
Right.
So, but it's still, they're very tertiary characters. They're scene stealers.
Got
so which
it.
one is your guy?
You got it. I got to give it to Golem.
Got to give it to
Definitely
Golem.
for that. And I mean, yes, the digital character in the books, everything. I mean, it's so intriguing. But as far as they stole my heart and will always be there, Dobby.
Dobby, there you go. So, but one interacts as a friend. The other interacts as definitely definitely
intriguing. Playing with your
yeah.
mind. And you're going, what
You don't know
is
friend or foe from chapter to chapter where he's going to turn. So that's great, awesome. So you're also an artist.
Yes, yeah.
And so tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. Thank you for asking, by the way. So yeah, I studied creative writing and I studied also digital art in school. I bounce back and forth. I kind of run into walls with one and I feel like, okay, I got to go play with
See, I don't have any hand-eye coordination, so I have to type it. If I don't write it, I'll never get, because it comes out as, I see it in my mind, it's like a Monet.
Yeah.
And then my hand goes up to the pencil and then it looks like a stick figure.
What happened?
Yeah. When I was a kid, there was a cartoon out there that was like this ball of twine and the straight line of the ball. That's what I can draw.
Yeah.
So
hey, well, that's
I'm going to
start.
type it.
I like
it. It is.
But that's great. Yeah. I think for me, I grew up doing both. You know,
Awesome.
in school they were both my loves, and so I have to bounce back and forth. So I actually do the cover art for the books. I also do art prints. If you go check out the websites.
Awesome.
Prints.
What's that website address?
EmilyanNGirdner.com, also ObsidianSeries.com.
Awesome. We're going to put those links down in the description so everybody can just, if you didn't understand that, just click.
Yeah.
It's really, really easy to do.
Like the technology.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Hey, this is what we're doing now.
Right.
Anyway, so, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, we have to wrap it up. I'm getting a little sign from in the back there. They try to keep me on track and on task. So, anyway,
you have to do that.
y'all, yeah, you do. It's they have to kind of keep us. So, we have been here at Megacon 2016 in Orlando, Florida this year, hanging with Emilyann Girdner, the author and artist, the creator of the Obsidian Series, and I'm sure many more worlds in your mind that are just banging on the back of your eyeballs to get out, right? So look down there in the description for those links. In the meantime, while you're down there, go over to that little red button, hit subscribe for me, come back again and again and again, log on, tune in, and see who we're hanging with next.